Navqi making a reappearance here in the WCFL cage. No stranger to this cage.
We saw a lot of pressure on Nguyen in the opening seconds of the round. Now here we go, a little bit more pressure from him. It seems like he's kind of trying to find his range and get in on the inside of his opponent.
Nguyen opens up on him with the combination. That seemed to get Zain Navqi to open up himself, to start finding some place for his glove. And now they're trading punches, and moving forward is Nguyen.
So he's being able to push forward as well as he is because he's keeping his lead leg on the outside of his opponent's lead leg. Here we see a matchup with a southpaw, which is his right hand forward, against an orthodox fighter where his right hand's in the back, which also means each lead leg is now on the same side. The way to get what we call foot dominance, getting the lead leg outside of your opponent's lead leg. This is why Nguyen's been able to continue to push forward and getting the better of the exchanges, because he has a slight advantageous angle over his opponent.
Navqi not giving the whole fight up just yet. Oh, Nguyen finds a place for that left hook.
Yeah, Nguyen has been continuing to pressure him in, learning how his opponent likes to back out, and now he's starting to catch him. It looks like he has his opponent's number. Nguyen is unloading here.
Lead shots from Nguyen. Switches it up with a leg kick, and now they grapple against the cage.
Nguyen's doing a great job overwhelming his opponent, but I don't think he needs to rush right now. He has his number.
Final moments
chill and continue to work what he's been doing.
First round.
Two deep breaths out of Zain right there towards the end of the round. Maybe a little bit of frustration with how that round started to turn. He did not seem to be such a big fan of Nguyen's pressure. I'd like to see another round of aggression moving forward. Calculated and strategic aggression by Nguyen. I thought he did a fantastic job there of utilizing pressure, figuring out how his opponent liked to back out and escape that pressure, and then started capitalizing on those predictable exits. And I'd like to see a little bit more forward aggression out of Zain Navqi. I think that he's a little too stationary and a little bit gun shy and hesitant.
I think we're going to see Nguyen wind up here, as you can see. He's looking for a big right hand, as you can see, winding up. He's going to want to land that. He's going to want to hide it behind something.
Zain's doing a good job there of using long, straight attacks. If a guy's continuing to press forward, try and use your meter sticks, whether it's your jab or your straight kicks to keep the guy away. Because Nguyen's pressure is just overwhelming if he cannot keep him away. And he needs to use straight attacks, just like right there, to continue to keep his opponent away. Otherwise, he'll continue to be pressured and eating shots on the inside.
Nice low kick that turns into a trip.
Nguyen's doing a fantastic job of, once he gets inside, making his opponent pay for it. That was a great body shot there by Nguyen. People don't realize how damaging a good body shot is in the middle of a matchup, and he landed a fantastic right to the body there.
Zain takes a little breather there as he walks to the back of the cage there.
I'd like to see Zain commit a little more to his punches. His kicks have been pretty solid. Beautiful. In my opinion, his punches have been a little bit lighter. That was a beautiful sweep there.
Yeah, textbook Muay Thai kickboxing right there by Nguyen.
It's like that jab right there. I'd like to see Zain have a little more commitment in his punches. This is why Nguyen is not respecting it, because he's not putting a lot on it. He's just touching him when he needs to make him respect his power a little bit. His kicks have been fantastic, but he needs to put his hands in his opponent's face like he wants to hurt him, not just touch him.
Nguyen does a fantastic job of switching it up. You never know where he's going to go, whether it's going to be a low kick, high kick, a jab, or, I mean, he really does a great job of mixing it up, and you haven't really seen him slow down just yet. It looks like his gas tank's still about 75%.
And in my opinion, it's aggression and committing to his attacks, really trying to hurt his opponent. Nguyen is getting in his face, trying to hit him. He needs to return that favor. Ooh, great leg kicks. See, those are great kicks there, and he's landing damaging shots when he throws the legs. He just needs to bring that same level of commitment into his hands.
And there seems to be just a little more snap, a little more whip in the punches and kicks coming from Nguyen.
I would almost just say it's aggression and commitment. Like, yeah, all of it. I mean, there's just more intensity behind the strikes that he's throwing, particularly in the hands, particularly when he starts backing Zain up with his hands. See, these straight attacks. He needs to keep the fight at this range. This is what he should have been doing in rounds 1 and 2. trying to cut angles out and land straight shots. It's a little bit late in the fight to play this smart game. He needs to start swinging for the fences.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's nice to see that he lands those spinning back kicks to the abdomen. He's landing those teep kicks almost 100% every time, but at this point, you're right. Scoring points is not going to do much for him.
He's definitely fighting a much smarter fight now. He looks like he's significantly more comfortable now in this third round than he was in the first 2 rounds. He's really letting go. Might not be throwing as much power behind it as I'd like him to see, but he's at least playing the game now, cutting angles, working attacks, and actually landing some shots. The angle cutting has been one of the biggest differences. There it is again. He was getting backed into the cage. We saw at the end of round 1 where he was getting damage on the cage. And continually in round 2 where he was getting backed out. Now he's cutting an angle and trying to capitalize.
Yeah, and it worked out nicely. I mean, he only landed one punch, but cuts the angle and lands a very nice hook.
Yeah. Tremendous job by Zain's corner to recognize some of this stuff, convey it to the fighter between rounds, and then to see the fighter come in the ring and make those adjustments. Because even at a high-level professional, you don't always see that. So kudos to Zain and his corners.
They're going to the very end of the third round here. This will wind up.
Great fight. Honestly, I would like to have watched 2 more rounds of that. Now I feel like the fight just really started going. I could see that third round potentially going either direction. I'd probably give it to Nguyen just because he had the momentum going into round 3.
After 3 rounds of this 135-pound kickboxing match, your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner,